out another storage unit, 10 by 10 behind me. We paid up on this one. We're in a really good area though, right? $900 for this thing. It's not stacked to the top or anything. We don't see anything super, super good other than that Mary Kay bag. That's probably worth a couple bucks. We're gonna go ahead and pack this stuff up and meet you at the house. We're in the backyard and this thing is completely full. How much was this one? I think 900 bucks. 9 hundos for this bad boy. Let's see, there's always a mattress. I forgot this one had a mattress. It's actually a pretty small unit for that price point. There was a whole bunch of shoes, I think, in the picture, and I think that's why people bid this one so high. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. It feels like an ice box in here. I do have my gloves today. There is a knife way back in there too. First thing we're gonna have to do is get rid of all the big items here. There's a stained mattress because there's always a mattress. And then this thing right here, let's move this out of the way. This is actually nice. This is go in the booth for probably 5 or 10 bucks. Little metal decor. Little metal decor. I'm also in a singing mood today, so that'd be fun. Okay, keep bed in flat position, do not use. Keep remote control out of reach of children. Kyla, can't have it.
There's a remote control?
There's gotta be a remote control somewhere. And this is some sort of, it's a model LJ-DQ something. I'm not quite understanding what it does. Does it's gotta fold. As you can tell, it has an actuating arm here and one there.
It probably folds for the feet or the legs.
And the
like
a positional thing?
Your back.
Man, that might be worth something.
Yeah.
We could probably put that on Facebook Marketplace for 200 bucks probably. So that ain't too shabby. Then we have obviously a mattress here, and then we do have something that says "You are my sunshine." And then we have, because we're gonna try to get most of this stuff out of the way so we can go ahead and get inside of here. We have this table right here. None of the tables except 3 that we'll show were that good, right?
Avalanche.
Calm it down.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is a yeah, it's all messed up. I have no idea why that's so I don't know. That's definitely not the look. For sure. It looks like it had water damage almost or something there. So that's not that good. There's some sort of helicopter above us. What is we pay our taxes. Get out of here. Got some watermarks on this one. Now you can probably sand that down and refinish it because this looks like it's real wood, doesn't it? I do not think that this is some sort of antique though. But side tables, I mean, they go for 20 bucks. And probably not that table though. And then the marble ones, we'll get those out here in a little bit because they look good. That's the ones that do look good. And then there's this thing. I have no, established in 1987. It must be the church that was established in 1987 because it says it on the bottom. So it must have been a hand painted thing, little stool. I mean, even that might go for, now if the church is still there, people at the church would probably want this, but I don't know how in the world you'd find that, but it is solid wood. So we're gonna go ahead and move this stuff aside. They're made in Italy. Check that out. Made in Italy, order style. But the more I look at that, the more I do not think it fits on there. Does it just sit like this? And you just call it a day? That's weird, right? I thought it would inset in there.
Huh.
Don't you agree? There's another one made in Italy. I think they're the same size. So they just sit like this? I mean, that's real Italian marble.
I don't like that it's not, it doesn't,
well, I'll tell you that
secure.
it ain't going nowhere. I mean, it's going that way, but I don't know. But that's the only tables that it can match.
Right.
So I have no idea. The marble tops might be worth something, maybe what, $50 a piece, so $150 in side tables. Side tables and chairs sell the best for us, for sure. So these will be on Marketplace. So if you come over here, there's just a slew of just nonsense, really. Not a whole bunch going on here. There's a mirror. We dance in the kitchen only when there's food being cooked. And then you have enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back, realize they were the big things. There's some deep philosophizing going on in here early in the morning. Then if you look right here, again, you got the side things to a bed maybe that we never saw. And then we have this table. They painted all of their stuff too, right? That we noticed. This says no pools on it.
I actually have pools for that.
White barn. It'll have to be redone. It's just glue. Actually, it's got two real big dovetails. See them?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's worth any money. It is solid wood though. So I don't know. And then this one looks like an older piece. Here, another little side table, right? And oh my goodness, what do we got in here? They bought $1 million. This is a copy of the house they bought. $1 million. Huh. Yeah.
Maybe they won the lottery.
I don't know. Somebody's name is scratched off too. Like they yeah, that's 100% like an old copy of the house they bought, and there's pictures of it. And then this one just has some paper in it.
Stay on the side right there.
This is, oh, see, this is a good piece. That's what I thought. All exposed parts, genuine solid mahogany. And it's from something Dressler? Mahogany Association? Number 160. Yeah. It's so funny because we really can't tell good furniture quite yet, but we're kind of learning. You know what I'm saying? Like, solid mahogany, we'll clean this thing up. It's not in horrible condition. That's probably $100.
Yeah.
So we now know these people had enough money to buy $1 million home. So usually if you have $1 million home, you're making around $30,000, I think, a month. So these cats had some moolah. Maybe this was worth $900. These are some bed rails that go underneath the bed. There's Adele, not the singing type. Get it? Adele.
Adele. Adele computer.
There's a Picasso. Probably not. Then you have a window here. This was actually, listen, see? They were thrifters.
$11.99 at Goodwill.
They were the ones that just bought it, though. I mean,
I saw that in the booth.
yeah.
$5.
$11.99 at Goodwill. We passing that thing up all day, every day. Then you have her. She looks like she has some damage to the front of it. This one's pretty neat.
Is that Italy?
I think that's Italy. No, that's New York right there, isn't it? I think this is New York. That's like, no, there's Paris. There's a lot going on here. Whole bunch of different things going on. And then you have this gigantic picture here. We don't do well with pictures, but in the booth recently, we have been selling a lot of paintings and pictures. Then you got this one. So their house was...
That's giving Italy vibes.
Italy vibes. Another one right there, upside down. Watch out, the wine will spill out. This one says, frames and designs by Karen. Hey, Karen. I didn't know Gooses did frames. I guess we do now. Maybe that's where Karen and Larry's been. They open up a framing shop. And then you have a little TV that has terrible scratches on the side of it. And then you have Adele still laying in the way. We have a bouncy house thing for a kid, an HP printer, and a little plant right here. Right there. And then in here, there is a cooler that is empty. Empty little cooler there. So we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up and move on to the box. Thing says kitchen on it. Are you kitchen? You are not kitchen. You are... I feel like there was just a lot of decorations, maybe? What's that thing? Sleeve for a candle. That's pretty interesting. Got a little mirror there, mirror on the wall. Some empty frames. There's nothing in here that is screaming, I'm worth a couple $100. That's actually pretty nice. Home Trends, made in China. Then you have a, what is that thing? That's nice. Isn't it? Made in China. Something smells like salmonella. Not salmonella. What's the other thing? Citronella. Do you smell it? Is it this candle? No. Yeah, I think it's that candle. A candle kind of smells like citronella. All right. Then we got something that says Catherine. You have a horse of a different color there. You have this that fell. That's actually a really nice vase, isn't it? So that could be worth a couple bucks in the booth. A fake plant. Dream, but wake up and do something. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. Solid words of wisdom. A peacock. What's that, a mullet?
Some kind of fish. Some
type of fish there. Yeah. Made in China. And a unicorn. That is a mirror. Then you have this guy right here. He is a fake plant.
That's a nice plant though.
That's a nice plant if I've ever seen one. Don't have no water. This was actually in the front of the unit, remember? This was like the first thing that you saw when you looked at the pictures. Let's see what we got going on in the Mary Kay bag here. What is that? It's like a loofah? Who is this? Mandela? You know that name? Got some jewelry.
Oh.
We might have to go get a table. All right, so we got a table. And there's some jewelry. Is that silver? No, it looks too tarnished, doesn't it? And so if you look through this now, you're the jewelry expert. That is just a tangled mess if you ask me. For sure.
This is $9.25.
That's $9.25? No way.
Yeah.
Is that $10? There's that whole thing is sterling silver?
I mean, I haven't tested it, but
right.
That's what it says.
It's got the little, that usually means it is. That's pretty nice. I mean, that's probably $30. And then you have some other things, Maurice's. I thought that was a barbecue place. You have a hand. Alright, so we'll go through all that stuff, but that might be $30 in jewelry. You have a little heart. You have the something right there. This is all kind of like thrown in here, kind of willy-nilly like.
That's pretty.
You have that right there. They were really into real estate or something. There's another piece of jewelry there. There's just a ton of, and another one, but nothing super high end. I'm saying this is just like costume jewelry, other than the sterling silver piece. And then you have a magazine, and that is really about it in this, other than, what am I looking at? There's like a whole bunch of those in here. And then you have a whole bunch of these. They remind me of those, that game. Remember that game? Monkeys and a Bear. What, does this come out? Check that out. This bag is like a convertible. All right, then you have...
I used to love these bags to travel with.
Because it comes out? Yeah, the Mary Kay bag's actually in really good condition. So I don't know how much they get. I think they're like kind of not that expensive, right?
That one I'll look it up.
Probably 30, 40 bucks, maybe less than that. That's the only thing in here is a little bit of jewelry, and then you have the bag, so maybe 40 or 50 bucks in value there. You have, good grief, that's heavy. You got yours. They have glass shoved in here, like actually like wine glasses. Good night. And some jeans. What type of clothes are we working with here? Hydrolocks. Hydraulic. Oh man, this is I'm not seeing anything. App 9's brand new, this one. What you got there? Wolverines.
Wallflower. They're
Just
nice shorts.
nice shorts. What is that one? No idea. That one, high tide.
Highway.
Highway, moving on. I'm gonna be your. All right, so we got just a whole bunch of random clothing and glasses in here. We'll look through the clothing better, but I'm not seeing anything like super great, right?
Yeah, there's some sellable pieces.
Sellable pieces. Moving on to this one. Got some jewelry there. Got some workout gloves. We have some money. What is that? 2 cats? A bat? What is that?
These are bats.
What am I looking at? What state is a bat? Do you know what state a bat is?
Forget.
It's no state.
Is it the wildlife?
It's just a national park. I've never seen that before. Huh. I don't really look at my quarters that well. These are bed thingamajiggies that you can raise your bed up, or there's hair in here. Hair in here. There's always hair too. Always. We have like some rings down here. And some other things that may or may not have fallen out of that one thing. So we'll look at these in a second. Put those in there. You got some bed sheets here. A Minecraft guy. Another Minecraft. We'll look at that in a second. And then you have more sheets.
There's a quarter.
Save the quarters. We're gonna need all the quarters we can get out of this thing. Very important. What is going on here? Thank you for your very important fun person club from Carnival. Some hair, some rose petals, another earring, and a penny. At this one almost looks gold, doesn't it? Gosh, that's gotta
it does.
be. It sure looks gold. Oh, it's got something in it. 10 carat, and it says, oh man, GTR. What? It's a car? I don't know what that says. But I'm gonna say that's 10 karat gold, right? And then I think it's telling you what the actual thing is.
QTR.
QTR.
10 carat.
10 carat.
Yeah.
All right, so like she just said, QTR, 10 karat gold on that one. So that's probably worth, honestly, like $100. This one says it's 925. That's questionable at best. You can tell that it's starting to fade off of there. And then you have these little earrings. They look like real pearls there, don't they?
That does.
Yeah, that looks like a real pearl. You can tell a real pearl. I mean, the fake pearls really look pretty decent too, but all you gotta do is rub it on your teeth. What you gotta do is just take it, and when you rub it on your teeth, it should be like sand. She's real. She's real as they come right there. Bang, bang on pearl. Alright, you have a bangle bracelet. You have some other type of bracelets here. Now these are pretty sellable, right? Mm-hmm. This one still has the tag on it. It's probably going to say made in China. Just a little bangle bracelet or whatever. And then this is the stuff that usually you can find some gold in, like wrapped in there. Because see how delicate and small that is? Oh my goodness, that's all wrapped up. We're going to say that's not gold, just by the way that it looks. And then you do have one earring, so that's good. These look like silver, don't they? No? Nah, just like tin. Pretty though.
Yeah, they're sellable.
Then you have these. These look like they're pretty sellable. This thing is on there. It's another K. K for Kayla. Actually, that's the other one right there.
Those will be mine.
Those will be yours. I'm not seeing anything that looks gold in here, right? Got some St. Patrick's Day stuff. You have some flower petals. Boy, that's a hunky thing right there. If that was gold, that'd be worth a ton. That is heavy. gonna say that's not gold. And then you have this guy right here. That's pretty cool looking.
That is cool.
That's sellable. Got some other stuff. You have other jewelry. $7.99 for that. And then just some random stuff here, right?
There's a ring right there, I think.
Oh, there's a ring. Rings do very well for us. They are one of the top sellers. Hold on, it says something. Oh, I can't see nothing. I got to give it back to your eyeballs. It has a name on it.
Yeah, SOLVAR.
Yep, and then there is there's also another mark on the other side. So that's pretty good. Probably a couple $100 in jewelry. Most is going to be from that gold. And then when you go through all this stuff and actually look through it, jewelry adds up very quickly. Very, very quickly. So, but we will test that gold and tell you if it's real or not. Put that right there so we don't lose it. All right, we got wine glasses, breakables. Remember that movie Unbreakable? That is not this box. This box is very breakable. Look at this thing.
Whoa.
I think that's low quality. Honestly. Ugh. You can hear the difference. I can see clearly now. All right, just got glasses. That's all you're working with there. Not a whole bunch of anything in that one. We're hoping we find more jewelry. I'm thinking that we will, but you just never know. Tennis balls, get out of here. Get out of here. And a whole bunch of cards. Are they new or used? They're brand new. So this must have been, everybody likes having cards on hand. So we got some cards on hand now. So when we forget people's birthdays and stuff, we're like,
When he says we, he means me.
Yeah, when I say we, I mean her. She's got cards on hands. Here's another yellow flower.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's a nice yellow flower right there. These are the best types of flowers.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, can't kill them. No. People don't like fake flowers. They say it gives you a bad yen or something. All right, you got bags. This thing is super heavy. Whatever this is. There's a sign. Of course, size matters. No one wants a small glass of wine. I don't know about that.
Those are brand new.
So is this bag. This bag's brand new. So this is a brand new scarf. Shirt. Is that in style? That looks like it's bed.
It's like a set, yeah.
It's like a sleepy time. I can't imagine sleeping in something like that because it would be so hot, right? I'm sweating just thinking about it. Guess what this is? Actually, this is pretty nice. It's a Guess purse.
Yeah, that is nice.
That's probably worth 20 bucks. The inside is super clean. And this unit, I've taken my gloves off because the unit itself, oh, there's a key. Huh, that's definitely to a house. That's an old house key right there. But we'll look through these even better to make sure there's not. Oh, there's something in here. Paperwork.
It's always paperwork.
There's always something shoved. I do the same thing.
Or purses.
Always paperwork in purses. Yep. But that's pretty good right there. There's also another one in here. A lot of clothing going on here, like bathing suit tops. Is this a dress? There's a dress. Yeah. You look good in that. That's a good little summer dress. Something touched my finger that's soft. What is that? Oh. Huh? Oh, it's nuts and bolts. What is this attached to it? A tail? It's throwing me off there. All right, then you got looks like a little Vera Bradley. This one's a new print, isn't it?
It's got a different name in it.
It does. Shmira Bradley. It's from China. It's from Sheen. No. Lily Waters?
It's pretty.
Lily, I'll tell you this. You about a tic-tac away getting
sued.
That looks like Vera all day long.
Yeah.
Maybe they're friends. Maybe Vera said, listen, Lily, you go ahead and start doing the same thing that I'm doing.
I doubt that.
I doubt that. Got another Guess bag here. Good condition, too. These are all sellable. There's a little stainage back there. but you could most likely get that out with a Tide pen.
Yeah.
And then the insides got some Orgel. The inside has something spilled in it. I don't know about that one, but you'll do the best you can to get this stuff out. That's the heavy, is a blow-up mattress. I was wondering, I was like, dude, that thing was way heavier than I thought. So, moving on, bags. I can't stand bags. Just, they're usually full of clothes, and it's so hard and it's so hard to show clothes in bags. That's actually super nice. That's FootJoy. Where's your tag at, FootJoy? It took me so long to figure out where FootJoy puts their sizes. It's that little thing that's circled. Medium. Yep, took me forever. These stink.
Oh.
You smell them?
No.
Get closer.
No, I'm good.
It smells kind of like a foot. There's got to be shoes in here, I'm thinking. Rue 21. This thing is super soft. Oh my goodness. Is this alpaca? What do you got going on here? Probably some sort of Jessica Simpson, made in China. Woo! Tickle in the throat. What is smelling in here? Oh no, what is that?
Ew.
What does that say?
I got a whiff.
Gore-Tex? I have to figure out the smell. Oh, I bet you it's that. I don't know, might not be. There are some sellable pieces in here, as you can tell. You got some things going on. The FootJoy one, we'll throw them in the wash. But I'm just seeing a whole bunch of clothing type of deal. The thing had a lot of boxes, as you can tell behind us. A ton of boxes. Ow, what is that? Scared me to death. Jeez Louise.
What is that?
That is for a Pro Source fit.
What's it supposed to do?
I actually have no idea. I ain't got the slightest. Whatever it is, you have a headrest for it too. What is that? Some sort of torture device? It looks terrible. Looks like you have a roadside kit here for stuff. Like a little safety roadside kit. Got a little knife in there. Everybody needs that.
Very nice.
Hand pressing something.
Flashlight.
Then you have little triangle. You have the window brake and seatbelt cutter. What is this? And then you have a toe strap. So, nice little kit. I don't know if it has any actual value to it.
I like how they put zip ties in there too.
You always need zip ties. Who is this? What is that thing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Then you have a cord to a washer, I'm pretty sure, or dryer. And that's really about it. Just random stuff was thrown in here. What is this down here? Is that got some keys.
What's in that?
CPR face mask. Interesting. Other bin here. We have coconuts. And not the type you can eat. Coconut shoes. Is that a good brand?
I've never heard of it.
This is fall, y'all. We got us some fall decorations. That stuff's expensive. We have another.
Pretty.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty nice right there. It was $9.99. This one's probably $9.99 also. Interesting. And we do have some clothes. The clothes so far have not been. That's Old Navy. That's some sort of other piece of clothing there. There's a lot of shoes in here. The shoes are not looking all that wonderful, right? These are like the ones, and I'm not saying that going to Ross is bad and buying Ross shoes are bad. That's fine. I'm just saying that they don't have a real good resale value. You know what I'm saying? Old Navy. I'm not seeing another coconut. Could be the same coconut, just a different shoe. Could have been its friend. Yep, not seeing a whole bunch in there. Woo, $900 is looking pretty rough to get to at this point. Let me tell you me. Why was the person bidding so high? Why did I bid so high? Wine? We do not have a name for this yet. Oh gosh, that's squishy. And this is full of water.
Oh.
See it? Gosh, that is amazing it hasn't popped. Let me throw it over here so it pops. And then everything will be wet. Just more clothes. It's so crazy that this is just thrown in here because the pictures of the unit, the boxes were in the front. You know what I'm saying? So you really couldn't see all this stuff. Yeah, that's just a whole bunch of different types of clothing. There's a counter down below. I don't know what it says at this point. Coats. Coats can save us. They could be some good coats. You can have millions of dollars in coats. Coats 2024. At least we got a date on it. This was not an old unit whatsoever. All right, what are we working with here with the coats? It doesn't even have a name. No name coat.
That'd be good to donate though.
Are you reversible? Let me check your pockets. This is Outbrook. Don't think so. Z and I. It's like a larger coat. Huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are all good donatable stuff when it gets colder outside. Unlisted. This is a duvet. Oh, is that mink? We got fur here. Boots with the fur. What? You ain't got no tag. Why are you so heavy? Wait a second. Got big buttons. The buttons don't have names. You have inside pockets. What do you work? I think this is fake fur. You can almost tell just by the way it's constructed that it's not real. This is J. Piercy nylon. Yeah. Backing is olefin. I don't know what that means. Then you have monoacrylic nylon. You have everything but a real fur. So that would be vegan fur right there. Then you do have some more sweatshirts here. You have a Columbia thing right here, but really a Columbia vest nowadays. Back in the day, we would buy stuff like that, but not anymore. And then you have this one, Natural Reflections. That's what I look at in the morning. It's my natural reflection. This is a Maurice. And this is another one. So nothing of super value, I would say. Gotta have a pick-me-up. Pick me up. Pick me up. Are other people chanting? No? Nobody was chanting with me? All right. We have something. This looks like a ladder? I don't know what that is. Let's pretend like we didn't see it. All right, we got some jewelry in here. That could be a pick-me-up. It's also attached to this. Let me see if we can... Oh, we have a ton of jewelry, actually. We just hit the jewelry jackpot. What is that? Oh, this is a tens unit. You cannot sell these, though, on eBoo. That's the part of it right there. The Ultimate 20. Ultima 20. Tens units, man, they are so crazy. People are like, I love them so much. You ever stick this to your body and let them electrons? That's what it feels like. I've been tased before, like actually prongs in tased. And I'll tell you right now, that tens unit is up. Look at all that. Whoa. I know. We're gonna get into that here in a second. We're just trying to sort it out. Got this over here. You got all this stuff. I think it's mostly looking costume, but we gotta look at all of it considering that we've already found gold, which means that there could be more gold. So you always gotta look, because it don't take much gold to get you to 9 hundos, and then we'd break even. I don't know what the counter says down below, but we gotta be getting pretty close maybe. Just some more clothing here, not worth a ton of money. Love, always. No picture in it though. Then we have a nice looking purse. Mark, New York. Huh. It's in good condition, right? Inside looks good. I don't know. That's that pleather stuff that like really holds indentations pretty good. We have more of those mirrors that we already saw. Mirror, mirror, everybody can say hey to themselves. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, please subscribe. And then you have a wine glass here. You have some essential oils. And then you have something looking like a stump or something. What is it? Diffuser. It's diffusing? Like bombs? No? Yeah, that's pretty neat. Diffuses bombs. All right, let's get into. That's a fake Tory brooch. Tory Burch. That's a fake Tory Burch right there, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's gotta be. I don't think Tory would have a. All right, this is mayhem, as you can tell. What we're gonna do is go ahead and flip some things out, and anything. What does that say? Made in what?
Well, that looks promising.
This says Sawaski. Wait a second, we got something. What was that noise? Daniel! We haven't seen you forever. Where have you been, bud? Oh my goodness. He's just hanging around. All right, there's something, see that says right there, Swarovski crystal, but I don't know what it's attached to. Is it attached to that maybe?
Maybe.
But that is like really wrapped up in that.
That's 925 right there. I can see it.
All right, so this is 925 here.
This is...
Oh yeah, this looks gold.
10K.
Gosh, she's got some good eyes. I actually think I need to go to the eye doctor because I really can't see nothing.
But if that's gold, that means that...
This is gold. Yeah, it has a stamp on it right there, I think. I think that says 14 karat, see?
Yep.
So this is good. So if this is all real, I mean, that's a hunk of 14 karat gold there. The necklace is 10 karat. You said this is 10 karat? So that's 10 karat gold.
And then these look silver. There's 925 in there. We'll just have to get them untangled.
Yep, so there's a whole bunch of sterling here. Something has a Swarovski crystal on it. See right there? Swarovski zirconia, which means it's most likely this piece right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. That piece right there. And that's probably going to be wrapped in sterling silver. So right there, there's hundreds of dollars. Easy. Especially with the gold in there. And then moving on, do you see anything else that's really grabbing your eye?
That one right there.
This one? No, I'm not thinking that's nothing. Yeah. All right, so we found another 925. Most likely that's going to be... Oh, that's really neat. That is a dumbbell. Say for like worker outers? Yeah, if you're a worker outer, you like that thing. What is that? Oh, that's got to be brass because you can tell it's tarnished green. I don't think gold tarnishes green, does it? All right, so we will look through that, but that's, man, with all that gold in there, that's probably $200 to $300. I'm telling you, it does not take long to get gold up in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. It takes a lot to get to hundreds, thousands of dollars, but... All right, so then you have more jewelry here. I'm not seeing anything that's looking gold, right? Just some costume jewelry stuff. Let's dump this out. All right, you got some promising stuff in here. There's a 1946. That's a good brand, right? These are definitely real pearls.
Oh, yeah.
100% on that.
Those are pretty.
They are pretty. They're probably those, what does that say? Pandora?
Panama Jack.
Panama Jack. I was way wrong. Then you got some of this stuff here. Got there. I'm not seeing anything. Do you see anything that's... Oh, there's something right there. All right. Well, I mean, some of these are definitely sellable pieces. And so these would probably go for...
That's cool.
Yeah, 50 or 60 bucks, I'd say, in sellable pieces. I'm not seeing anything else that looks, but I guarantee you that there's probably, we're overlooking some things. Like there's some real fine looking stuff in here, like this. Like that's super tangled up and it makes me want to pull my hair out. But some of that could be gold. If you already found a lot of chains that are gold, most likely there's going to be more. So that's not bad. I would say all of that's probably $400, $400 to $500 in jewelry. And I know that seems high, but I'm telling you right now, jewelry, Kayla sells jewelry. So what?
That's okay. I'll untangle it later.
I just straight up just put all that, never gonna get done. That's your thing. I couldn't handle that. I would just be snipping stuff. All right, we'll open a couple more boxes here. That one was the pick-me-up we needed. It surely was. Because I actually have a knife too, y'all. Check it out. Hey, Mr. Kershaw. How's it going? How are you doing? All right. What is that thing? That thing is scary, isn't it?
It's like a cake.
A cake
Cutter?
murderer? That's how you murder your cake. And then you have, oh, we got tons of jewelry. We just hit the jewelry jackpot. We'll go over that in a second. We'll go over this in a second. We got jewelry in boxes. Jewelry boxes. All right, so this is why the other person must have been bidding so high. I would have never guessed we would find this much jewelry. I was thinking like some high-end clothing or something like that. I love you to the beach and back. Well, if you live
that's a good booth.
good booth item, but if you live close to the beach, like your beach front, it's not really a compliment. You live in Oklahoma? Compliment. You live beachfront? Right? Not. Oh, that might be 24 karat gold right there. See, you got to watch out for these backs too. I'm not saying that is gold, but some of the backs are gold, and you got to make sure that you don't just discard those. Ah! Who is this?
Who is that?
Who is that? He's just an owl.
Cute.
He is cute. You are loved for the little girl you were, for the special woman you are, and for the precious daughter you will always be. Oh, that's cute.
That is cute.
It's made in Pennsylvania, Lancaster. From Primitives by Kathy. Huh. How do you think Kathy got her stuff in stores? Happy. From Mud Pie. That's actually probably a pretty good booth item. People were happy. 50-50 really.
Some people are.
All right, moving on. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. We have some more jewelry here. I'll give you all an overlook before my big fat fingers start going through it. Y'all seen anything? That's a nice jewelry thing, actually. I think it's probably worth 10 bucks.
That is nice.
Y'all seeing anything that is...
That's like stone.
Yeah, that is...
It's got like sparkles in it.
Could be like a kidney stone. Could be...
That's a pretty ring.
Is that a ring? It's kind of got some tarnishing going on.
I didn't see the back.
I'm not seeing anything here that looks gold or silver.
It's a nice bracelet.
But there is definitely some nice looking pieces here, right? All sellable. Now, earrings, we have to admit, do not sell that well on our shows.
I put a few on there. And I
For
put
the
them in
buy it
booth.
now?
Yeah.
But they don't sell as good as bracelets, or rings are the best sellers,
Yep.
right? I don't know where that went. All right, moving on. See what's in this box. Nothing. How do you open it? What? Oh, it's just one thing.
Oh, brand new.
Brand spanking new. What's it from? Number 7? Is that what that says? No, stainless.
Steel, silver-plated charms. Strength, luck, and protection.
That's probably worth 10 bucks.
Yeah.
All right. So far, we're probably only at like 50 bucks for the jewelry right now. This one actually has a lot of weight to it. Gotta dump it out. Y'all take a look real quick. Something in here is super heavy, and I think it's these beads. I do not think that this is sterling, which is sad because that would be a nice sterling piece, but I think that's probably just stainless. That's a big old hoopy earring right there. I'll trade you my earrings. She's got a whole bunch of earrings. She's got boxes full of hoops. I do not think, they might be real pearls. I don't think so though. This one looks interesting. No, that's not sterling at all either. That sure looks like it, doesn't it? No. Cool looking. It's the ones with like the magnets. See that? See there's like little magnet in there? Doesn't that do something with like your energy or something?
I think it's, I don't know.
I usually put
With your
magnets on my
stability.
face in the morning. And then it wakes me up. There's the person like literally right there. They're probably like, is that a monkey they have back there? All right, well we might be, that was probably only worth 50 or 60 bucks in jewelry. So not a whole bunch. J. Francis. Nah, that's
What
fake.
is that?
Nah, made in India. It looks like it's plate.
That's still a cool looking ring.
It's a cool looking ring. Whoa, wait a second. There's an actual... Hold on. I can't see nothing. That either says, I think it says STS. Pretty sure that's what it says. I don't know what that stands for. I'm sure I will throw that up. That's a nice looking ring though. That's a big boy ring. That's one of them ones you up in the parking lot and you put on because people are, no, fighting's bad, just kidding. Next thing.
Ooh.
That's a nice looking Pyrex. Is that like, looks like a sand dollar maybe?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Pyrex look like that before. Is this could be one that has worth millions of dollars. Pyrexes out there worth 10,000.
Most rare.
Most rare Pyrex. Look at this thing. This looks like hand painted. Oh, also in the last video, or 2 videos ago, or 7 videos ago, I said nippon was the word for China. Wrong. It's actually the name for Japan. So, and I was saying China, not the country. China, which you eat off of. Type of deal. Yeah, I didn't mean the actual country. But, you know, you live and learn. So, we got something in this. There are angels watching over you. We have a multivitamin, a screw, a dollar bill right there. That is a fake penny. Right there, see it? There's an imposter.
Oh my goodness.
What are you doing in there, Lincoln? All right, there's probably 10 cents or $1.10 in that. Then you have a pair of gloves. And if they're lined properly, gloves are actually worth a lot of money. These don't have any tags in them, so it'd be kind of hard to sell, tell you what it is. There's some old cassette tapes in here and a rose. It's not a high quality. See, it's not like a polished bottom or anything, but it's still a nice one. We could probably sell that for 10 or 20 bucks. You have 2 frogs on a swing. That's definitely whatnot material there. And then you have Boyd's Bears Friends. This was $21 at one point. They don't really hold a whole bunch of value anymore. So it all depends on, you know, which one it is. This is another Boyd's Bear. Now, I'm sure there are some Boyd's Bear ones out there. These little figurines that, hey, it's a big old, see? That's what I'm saying. What did I call this locker? The better, you better look?
Better look.
Because I'm telling you right now, that's not anything amazing, but there is jewelry thrown all over this place. And it's like all haphazard stuff, right? Nothing's like right there you have a big ring and a necklace. That bird is going at it. What are they chirping about?
It's happy.
Look at the happy bird. Happy bird! All right, we got ourselves a ton of boxes. I mean, this is like, oh wow, that is got some weight to it. What does this say? Consignment. What are we consigning?
Oh, clothes.
Consigning some clothes. Are they good clothes? Because some clothes, listen, Kenzie jeans, you know that? Your eyes went up like, hey, I know. We're not going to go through all these. Celebrating pink. So blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they definitely look
Hollister.
like pieces.
They all look kind of small, don't they? Almost Famous. That should be the name of this YouTube channel. What are they? They look like, don't know what that says. All right, I'm not seeing the consignment thing. You got some sleeveless. Here we go. My style. That is not going to fit me though. Does this say Myrtle Beach?
Ocean Isle.
Ocean Isle, North Carolina. All right, the rest of this, as you can tell, is a ton and ton of clothes. Nothing is stepping out in my brain saying I'm worth a whole bunch of money. What is this? I take it back. Croft and Burrow. Burrow this over here. I'm not seeing anything super good. You gotta look though, because this might have like a jewelry box in the bottom of it. Oh, there's paperwork down here. That is what's so heavy. And then you have some koozies. I was thinking why this was so heavy. Nah, just paperwork. More paperwork. Yeah, they bought a big house. Because that's the paperwork to the house again. So in the first video, we found a receipt. I don't know if it would be called a receipt, but we found a a piece of paper, a copy of a closing document that stated they bought a house near $1 million. So you got to have a little bit of dough in your pocket to be able to do that. This said sleeveless, and the first thing we start off with is sweatpants. So I'm not thinking that these are all sleeveless. What about that? That looks like something you would like.
Yeah, I'll definitely go through the clothes.
Yeah, we're not going to go. It's kind of hard to go through clothes if they're not on hangers. These are on hangers. Yeah, they are on hangers. All right, well, let's go through them. All right, so. Hey, they were like you. They put them on these types of hangers. Yep. Cato. London, Paris is falling down. Another little dress. Another little sleeveless guy. The doily. Old Navy. Anna. A hanger that fell. A little dress. Shirt that fell. Another shirt. Something like that. And something that says hip. And then you have this right here. So just a whole bunch of clothes. Do you see anything that are sellable?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're seeing sellable stuff? Mm-hmm. So there's probably 50 to 60 items in here. There's probably 40 sellable ones. If you did $10 a piece times 40, $400. I know that sounds like, yeah, right there, you never get that. I'm telling you. We do some amazing whatnot shows and give some good deals on clothes, and we usually sell out. So we definitely can sell stuff on whatnot. eBay, it's tough to sell that many clothes though. Right. Whatnot we do much better. Kitchen, now we already found a really good looking Pyrex thing. So hopefully there's more. It's a blue ball. No. Strainer. There's always a strainer. Strainers are like mattresses, but cooler. I don't even know if that even makes any sense. A juicer. Ooh. That's a nice juicer right there. It's brand new. It still has a tag on it. Never juiced a thing in its life. Got that right there. I'm not seeing anything super valuable in here. Is that an old that's an old crock pot?
Oh, that is an old crock pot.
Yeah, that crock pot I think is worth $40. That is the old
Rival.
Yeah, Rival crock pot. It looks like it's in decent condition. We can go ahead and.
There's some nice mixing bowls.
These are some real nice mixers. I was actually thinking the same thing because they got the rubber bottoms where they won't like tip over. Royal Prestige. Check that things out. Stainless steel. And they look like they're in really good condition. You might be able to sell them on eBay, or you might be able to put them in the booth for like a couple bucks. You know what I'm saying? What's that? That's brass, it looks like. Or bronze? Copper? I don't know what that is. Faberware. And then you have some utensils. So we'll definitely take the crock pot out of there because that's probably worth the most money. Those old crock pots, and you can probably part them out because people might have the base that still works, but maybe they broke the lid or something like that. And guess what? We got the lid. So $10 right there. Put you down. Twist. Twisting and get out of here. Coffee mugs and wine glasses. All right. Let's see what we got going on over here. And silverware. For coffee mugs, wine. The Kershaw is just cutting today. All right. Don't cut your. This is a box of stitches. Got a knife set. Not a nice one. No. Plastic handles, Faberware. Usually they're not. You can get those at Walmart. I thought that was Willow. Definitely not Willow. What you got going on here? Clear glass, not worth a ton of money. They did it all in tissue paper though. Fill with cheer. All right. I don't know about that. That's where I cut my finger off. This is a Yeti. It looks like it's brand new. Brand new Yeti.
That's nice.
That is nice. Yeah, that'll be on our whatnot. I don't know why I said it like that. What is that? Sip happens? Huh? What are you talking about? There's some shot glasses. So they like to probably entertain or... What's going on down here? This looks like it's brand new.
Oh, that's pretty. What's it say?
Mimi.
Oh, that's cute. cute.
Do you know a Mimi?
Oh, don't break it.
Tea.
That's nice.
You got some tea time in here. And then this one looks like a Starbucks. We used to sell these, but they really don't sell anymore. Like like years ago, we could sell those on eBay for like 10 bucks. And now they really don't sell all that great. These are like, look like old Corningware guys. Nope, that's old. See, it's an old bowl. Old mixing bowl, made in USA.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
There's a ton of stuff in here. It's like a box that just keeps on growing. It's like I already opened half of this. All right, what is this? A lot of it is like little glass wine containers. There's another wine thing. There's another one. And another one. I'm looking for more brand new Yeti stuff. That would be excellente. This is heavy, whatever this thing is. Not without my coffee. Used slightly. But a good coffee mug should be used, you know what I'm saying? What is that? Happy birthday. That's nice. There's another looking, some sort of
Ooh, that's pretty.
tumbler type of deal. I'm not seeing, there's another like little wine guy. I'm really looking for more Yeti stuff. There is a Ray Dunn Queen Bee. Alright, watch yourself. Calm down. Yeah, a whole bunch more just wine glasses. That one has a pineapple on it. This guy right here. What? I'm only awake for the coffee. And then, is that Minnie? So it's a Disney mug?
Oh, yeah.
That could go in the booth for a little bit of money. There is, at the bottom of this, just a whole bunch of silverware. It looks like this. Nice looking flatware though. It's actually from Wallace and it's 1810, made in Indonesia. 1810 I think is the gauge of stainless steel that it is. And I think that's everything in that box. That was a lot of stuff in that box. None of it really worth a whole bunch of money. If you could nickel and dime some stuff together to probably make, what, 30 or 40 bucks out of all that. Christmas box here. We had Santas. Multiple Santas here. They're not like Department 56 or Clothique Santas or anything like that. This one surely looked like one, but he's definitely broken about 6,000 pieces. And he's a fireman Santa. Santa. Got a an ornament and another ornament. I say ornament with a D, people lose their mind. They're like, it doesn't say that. There's no D in ornament.
Oh, she looks old.
That's not very nice. You don't say that about a woman. That's crazy. She looks like she's no more than 20 years. Oh, this is cast iron? Stocking hanger cast iron hanging base. The cast iron ones are worth some decent money. That's pretty nice right there. Little drummer boy. Put you back in the box. Save you for... We're actually going to be doing some July Christmas stuff.
Oh, there's Santa and...
Oh, we got Santa and Mrs. Santa. They must be the old school ones where they...
Whoa.
What was that?
It's like a trumpet.
Was that on your head? Where did that come from? Yeah, so you got Santa and you got Mrs. Santa. And I'm thinking that they are old. I'm thinking you're right. Probably from the 90s or early 2000s. So we'll see how much they go for and also how much, if they work or not. And then that was a candlestick, not a trumpet. But it kind of looks like a trumpet, so I can understand your confusion. A lot of Santas in that box. Interesting. And like one ornament. Like, where'd that ornament come from? Where are the other ornaments? Nobody knows the truck. This has bathroom and it's scratched out, and then it says Bath and Body Works and it's scratched out. What is it? You have relax and unwind. All right. You have some...
Bubble bath?
No idea what that... That's a Titleist one ball. Is that how you clean your golf ball? No. Maybe how you drink something? I have no idea. Then you have some toys here for a dog. More dog toys. Maybe, nah, that might be a human toy. And then in here, you have, what are they? Like little
Notepads.
Notepads. There's another notepad. And then trying not to stick myself with anything. This place has been pretty clean. That's why I don't have gloves on. But it only takes one. Just some paperwork in there, but the notepads are nice. Alrighty, making my way down south. Walking fast with boxes in my hand. Clothes. A lot of clothes. What do we have? We have new clothes that have been bought by our nemesis. Shein.
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 Shein. Shein. No idea. Long dress. Brand new. From Shein. And I have no idea. Don't know how much that goes for. There's another one made in China, of course. I'm not seeing any real like high-end. There's a koala bear. So that's pretty cool. We like koalas. Yeah, I'm not seeing any real expensive clothes, right? I'm not seeing them. I'm looking. There's a shoe. Is it a coconut? Not a coconut. Nothing. And these clothes are like really just thrown in here. This one just says fabric. What type of fabric? What are we working with here? Were they sewers? Some fabric's expensive. Some fabric's not expensive. Ah, don't cut towards yourself. Fabric. Yeah. Just fabric. Huh. Is that baby shark stuff? Is that dinosaurs? What is this? These are elephants. What are you making out of this? It's like stretchy.
You could make clothes.
Really?
It's a cool design.
Is that Louis Vuitton? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there's like a ton of fabric in here. I have no idea. Rugrats, Friends.
You could probably lot the fabric up and sell it.
You have Gucci Mini. You have, what else you got down here? You have, I have no idea what that is. You have
It's like Harry Potter.
Baby Shark, Baby Shark. I don't know.
Peppa the Pig.
Peppa the Pig. This says decorations, candles, and holders and things and stuff. What do we got going on here? We have decorations. They did not lie. That's actually a pretty nice little thing you got going on there. We've moved out of the realm of the jewelry though. Love, laughter, and happily ever after. That's me and you. That's that. Got some more little signs here. You have something that says friends.
It's like a wedding decor type.
You think that's what this is?
I don't know.
Some wedding stuff. Got a platter. What? Mortimer. Nobody knows what that means. Nobody knows. Then you have this thing. It's bedazzled. You have a flower right there. That's pretty nice. A lot of candles in here. That's what's going to be the weight. You have an upside down candlestick.
Well, that's actually pretty.
Oh no, it was right side up. It was $22 at one point.
Yeah.
That's pretty expensive for a candlestick. Mm-hmm. All right, then you have a big looking bowl or something here with a candle in it. It's from India. It was from Ross's. $14. 14 bucks at Ross's. It is super thin glass. Holding it like that was probably pretty not so smart. And then you have some candles in here. Brand new candle, brand new candle. You have something that is fake. You have something that is blue. You have something that is old. So it is from a wedding. You have some wine stuff. You have another
Candlestick.
big old candlestick. check that thing out. That's like a stoneware type, and I think you have another one there. So you have a set of them. They're booth for a couple bucks, no problem whatsoever there. That one behind me says pocketbooks. Pocketbooks. I feel like singing every word today. That's what I'm gonna do. Just sing all my words. Oh man, we got shoes, and I mean a lot of them. Some Vans. The shoes that we found so far are all from Ross's. They all have Ross tags on them. They're all used, and none of them are that good. Now, again, people, we will try to donate as much as we can.
Oh.
I think it was, that's a, do you know what that is? Is that the one that we pulled off of there? That's
Maybe.
the tag. How'd you get in there, bud? All right. All right, you got a hat down in here and some other stuff. I don't know what that is. That's a Amazon Fire Stick. Then you have a Universal Orlando's. Definitely a woman's hat because there's makeup on it. Because you know that's exactly what you're going to find. What is that thing? Is that an air tag? Do they know?
HDMI.
I think it's like a Google Home thing or something. As you can tell in here, it is just like a ton of clothes. Urban Pipeline, which is brand new. Not a lot of value in that stuff, though, to be quite honest with you. Good donatable stuff because it's brand new, but the rest of it is not, you know, just not really good at resale value. What we're gonna do is go ahead and clean up and continue on. Next box here, and in the other boxes, we did find some stuff that actually indicates these people bought that really expensive house, but then ended up in prison. So a lot of people that we either they have passed away or they're in jail. All right, inside this box you have a whole bunch of just random. Is that a gigantic Pyrex? Negative. It is a big old.
That's cool.
It's pretty neat. Boop. Ah. You got those in there. You have a big light bulb. It's usually what my ideas look like. It's a nice looking Yeti. We got no dents in it or anything. That could be worth a little bit of money. You got some Pyrex down here. You have let me get that out of my hand. You have that guy. Who is that?
Who is that?
Who is that? You have a watch down here. Like a smartwatch? No.
Golf buddy.
Golf buddy. Did you say this is Garmin?
No, I just asked because it looked like a Garmin. Is this the...
Is that the charger for it? Pull that bad boy up.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So you have a Golf Buddy AIM watch. Yeah, we'll definitely look that up. Could be for, I don't know what you would, Golf Buddy. Your swing, maybe? If it's on your wrist, like your wrist speed of your swing. But that's what I'm saying. That's why you better look, because I'm telling you, this locker has a whole bunch of little treasures, because whatever they did, they threw everything just in boxes. Like, this was a very hurriesome type of thing, I would think. All right, this one looks like there is, man, we just hit something here. That is full of jewelry. Now, on the inside of this, there is some other stuff. Not unscrupulous, just some stuff that it's looking, there's broken glass. I like to get inside the box and really take a look. Okay. Seems like there's nothing else in there. So take a look at the old Caesar's Palace. You ready? All right, there's something heavy in this thing. Like real heavy. You know you gotta dump it out. This is why don't you dump it out. Hey, calm it down. All right, what do we got going on here? I'm telling you, gotta look at these. That says 14 karat gold plate. GP. See, back in the day, we didn't know what that stood for, and we would have got super excited. Now we know.
Yeah.
It's 14 karat gold. And then we looked at what GP stood for, and it's like, not 14 karat gold. This looks like costume jewelry. Is that a big abalone? That's actually pretty nice. Take you a scan with your peepers real quick.
See something over here.
You saw something over there? Is that it?
Just a pin. It doesn't have a name.
No name
Oh,
pin?
there is a name on it. I don't know
Monet.
what it says.
Can't see
You gotta turn it.
nothing.
No, it doesn't turn.
Doesn't turn. I don't know what that is. But all this stuff, this was 26 bucks at one point. All right, let's take a look at that. You found something. That's why I just kind of let Kayla take a look at this, and I just kind of gaze at it with y'all like, what do I see? What do I see? All right, this one right here. Gosh, this sword looks silver, don't it?
No.
No? It's got a big old diamond looking thing. It's a diamond in the rough. I'm not seeing much on that one.
That's pretty.
Yeah, so some sellable pieces, right? Definitely some sellable pieces. And then also, you do jewelry bags. Like if you're not selling them, you throw a lot of stuff in jewelry bags for people on Whatnot for sale for super cheap. And then also some of this jewelry you use for your hang-on charms and your purse charms. So all of this, no real jewelry goes to waste anymore because you have multiple ways to sell it and repurpose it. And that's the good thing about this, is that we can repurpose and sell stuff, and I'll never see that again. Hopefully it wasn't a good one. All right, this is some heavy stuff here. Oh, it's like magnets.
Huh.
What am I? Made in China. No, they're not magnets. They're just... It is a magnet. Yeah. There you go. They're just necklaces. I got these. Don't you worry about that. All right. Probably what? $2-3 bucks on those?
Yeah.
Not a whole bunch. You could even take the charms off and use them as hang-on charms if you want, or pot charms. And that's the only thing out of that. But you always got to look, because you just never know. You never know what you're going to find. All right, we got here fall decor. It's fall, y'all. It's actually turning summer pretty fast. Yeah, that's what this looks like. Some Christmas items. There's some tie beanie babies. We are rich. We're gonna go ahead and retire. What does that say? Pumpkin kisses and harvest wishes. Huh? I ain't never kissed a pumpkin in my life. Then you just got some regular, if you just... Oh, that one's broken.
Oh, no.
Yep. He didn't have no pumpkin kisses. Alright, that's it. You know, and then you have Hello Fall. They must have been from the north. Because that from the south, it said, it's fall, y'all. And the north is, hey, fall.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just made it up. Ain't got a clue. This one says pocketbooks. This one says clothes. The clothes, we found some good donatable stuff. You actually found some kid stuff that you're going to donate. So the clothes haven't been terrible, but they haven't been great for resale value. And also the sizes are pretty small, right?
Yeah.
So the sizes, the smaller the size, the harder it is for us to sell them. But you got to get into these things pretty good to make sure there's nothing in the bottom of them. So we've been going through them really, really well, flipping them over, you know, looking. That's a belt that just made that noise. You just never know. That's a whole bunch of socks and stuff in there. But we'll go ahead and double check it. If we find anything good, we'll make sure we tell you. We got some shoes here. Now, good grief, that's heavy. Is this thing full of shoes? There's no way. There is a way.
Holy moly.
That is a lot of shoes, and none of them...
You thought I had a lot of shoes.
Yeah, they just had tons of shoes. I mean, that is just a lot. And none of the shoes, honestly, are in that good a condition, and none of them are that expensive, and most of them are worn really, really well. There's some belts down in here. Now, old belts can be sterling silver. It says Express on it. They're falling apart, though. So, I'm not thinking... We'll look through this really well, but, like... The shoes just aren't that good. They're you know... Because it is a clean locker. That's why I was kind of confused at the charge of the person that went to prison. Because we saw the charge, and it was for unscrupulous behavior. They're nice. Now, are these all glass? They sure look like they're glass. Of stuff in here, and this is kind of hard to go through because of all of these guys up here. We'll try to get through. There's just, I mean, when I say there's tons of that, I'm not seeing anything that's sticking out in my brain that is like super There's a jewelry box. See? Gotta look. 18 karat gold plate. That's probably an ornament. So this box of ornaments we will go through. If they're good glass ones, we'll keep and sell them on Whatnot, most likely in July. So that could be worth, I don't know, stay over there, 50 bucks maybe? Somewhere around that. Got another one here and another. Oh, okay, we got some books here, some Pockies. Coach. Maybe they were realtors actually. It's got a lot. Yeah, this was, I would say, the favorite purse because there's a lot of junk inside that thing. It's got a little stain on it right there. Little junk in it. We'll see if we can clean it up. Chaps. Golly, this one. So much going on in here. Like, and not good. Just take a look. It's like everything is spilled, and now it's all over my hands. Then you have Rosetta Stone here. Just really, really bad condition. And this is what you don't, you know, it's the gamble. Like, you can see that it said pocketbooks, right? And then the gamble is what type of pocketbooks and what type of condition are they in. Because this right here is not so good condition. Decent pocketbooks. I mean, the name brands are good, but if they're destroyed, that means then they're pretty much destroyed. This one's pretty heavy. We'll see what's in here. I'm not seeing anything of value. It's just some old cards, some business cards. That's it. That is a sad, sad box. That right there I thought was going to pull us out of the hole. Didn't. Very sad. All right, next thing. Got a big bag full of something. We have crystal cutlery. Brand spanking new. We can use that at the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Got a blankie. It's like a moving blanket. You got like a portfolio thing. Ow, my finger's stuck in there. You have some sort of little drawer. That's full of jewelry.
Oh, wow.
All right, we'll look at that in a second. That's what I'm saying. This is such a, whatever they left in a hurry or something. Something doesn't, they're just throwing stuff. London Fog is falling down. What are you? You're grabbing my cord. Get out of here. London Fog. That's the only thing you got going on here. This is one of them, what are they called? Tiaras?
No.
Yeah, you put on your head, right? All right. So we got some things in this. This is they went to Jimmy Buffett.
That's pretty cool.
Event code. It was 126 bucks at Wireless Stadium, Verizon Wireless, Sunday, June 4th. So almost 20 years ago, in 2006, they were at a Jimmy Buffett concert. That's so crazy because I went to a Jimmy Buffett concert almost probably the exact same time. My sophomore year in college, which would have been 2006. Just real back, you know, memory lane there, y'all. Just real fast memory lane. All right, gotta dump it out. Can't see. All right. We got something that says best. Oh, probably like best friend. And that looks like it's plate. What you got over there? I'm just gonna kind of do this. And you all take a little scan with your peepers.
What is that?
And see if you see anything. All right, we got one little thing here. This is a spoon. Yep.
Bracelet?
Spoon
Yeah.
bracelet.
Those are nice.
Not sterling, but is spoon bracelet. You see anything else? Y'all take a little gander around this thing. That has a name on it, but it's not sterling.
This is 925. That's a hunk of sterling if it is.
Yeah, it's a hunk of sterling. Hunk of sterling. And then you do have this one right here, says 925. We'll test that diamond, but I doubt it's real. You can always, they do the test on. Ooh, I don't know. That thing, it's how fast it dissipates heat when it comes to these. So we'll definitely test that out, see if that we do. Do we still have the diamond tester?
Yeah.
This is 925 here. And that's a necklace. And then this one right here says something. 14 karat. Okay, so GF stands for gold filled. So that's 14 karat gold filled, which has about the same amount of money that sterling would. We can get some decent money for that. Do you see anything else that's popping out that's something good?
These have markings.
Sterling silver. Yep. So it's sterling silver too. So there is a lot of sterling silver. That's the other one we have there. This might be $100 worth of stuff. I know it doesn't look like $100 worth of stuff, but when you actually start,
Oh, this is promising.
it's gold filled.
Oh.
Now that's gold filled, but I didn't look at the actual
Necklace.
the necklace because it's like embedded in here.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that's probably $100 worth of items. Once we get it looked at and checked out, and you actually spend hours and hours of your life going through it. All right, here we got some more stuff in this little guy. So, very interesting. We're gonna throw everything back in here. Like I said, when it comes to gold, we never sell any of our gold. We've been keeping, that thing looks, what does that have on it? That's Monet. Monet's a good costume. There's the other one right there. So it's good to see that we do have these sets. You know what I'm saying? Because that does sell a little bit better. There's an earbud that I just touched. That's nice. Yeah, I'm saying $100 in that. I'm telling you, jewelry. We always think about how much jewelry in the past that we overlooked. All right, well, we haven't found any clothes on. Oh, we found a little clothes on hangers, but not much. We'll go through these, make sure there's not a jewelry box at the bottom or nothing. All right, so you got Old Navy. You got some little tops here, more little tops. Not seeing, I mean, some of this is sellable, some of it is donatable, right? So we always go by, like, you know, sometimes we can sell things for $10. You ain't selling that t-shirt for 10. So I don't know, maybe $20 in stuff in that one, stuff in things. All right, so this box has a ton of paperwork stuff in it and a ton of stuff that's kind of hard to go through on camera, but I think there's gonna be some pretty okay stuff because we just found, check this out. It's like this little tiny vintage like wallet thing, right? And then this is a huge sterling silver bracelet. That thing is an easy 50 to $75 in our whatnot shows. So the rest of that box was just a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff. So, but the silver, that front pocket fine right there. Put it over here. And we only got two things left. This one right here is sweatshirts, sweaters, sweatshirts, and jackets. Let's make sure we don't cut any of them. Again, the clothes have been less than par. All right, brand new from Gabe's. I don't even know what that is. Is there Gabe's around here?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Columbia, Rue 21, silver, white, tie-dye. At this point, I'm just, what is this one? Christmas?
Santa on the beach.
Santa on the beach. You have something called a hippie stone. You have some camo stuff. You have American Eagle. Just some mall brands. Nothing super, super expensive in that one. Kind of like the same stuff that's been in all of them. And then the last one, the last box, is more clothes. And a leather jacket. What is this? Got cool buttons. Don Pepe. It's actually the name of it. That is a Don Pepe jacket. I don't know. You know anything about Don Pepe?
I don't.
I don't know nothing about no Don Pepe. You have some, what would that be? Like napkins?
Or scarves?
Or scarves? Yeah. And some more clothes. You have interesting stuff here. More stuff. You have a reindeer. That's interesting. All right. You have, yeah, just some random decor. So very interesting locker for sure. The jewelry is where we made all of our money. Most likely. I don't know what the counter says down below. Remember, that's just an estimate considering the fact that also we're not selling any of the gold. So if gold goes up and we keep it for 10 years, this locker could be worth $1 million. No, just kidding. But that ain't too shabby. It was definitely a weird locker. I think they left very fast. I don't know if they bought a new house. And then somebody definitely went to jail. 100% is in prison. So very interesting. Remember, all of our links are down below for eBay, whatnot. And also our other channel called The Flip Squad, which is a day in life about how we sell all of this stuff. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below, like the video. You know I will always get you on the next one.